What are you doing, you silly girl? Oh, you can tear Mommy's sweater up?
Did his bidding for so very long. Very doubtful. Roman Reigns has showed no one mercy for the past number of years. I think the one thing we've learned about Roman Reigns, Corey, is he cares about no one but himself. All he cares about is running the family, being champion. Oh! If we saw any emotion, could perhaps come from chainsaw to Roman Reigns. Remains to be seen. You can see it both ways. I don't know until the bell just rang if Jey Uso has truly felt the magnitude of his decision to implode the bloodline, to do what he did and super kick the tribe.
Hey, Ziva. Come on, baby girl. Ziva.
Come on.
She's so little.
Come on.
That's how she was doing at 3 o'clock in the morning last night. Didn't you, baby? Little fur ball. Aren't ya?
What you doing?
Ziva. She's too close.
What are you digging for?
Yep, she's gonna be a digger, isn't she? Willow wasn't, and they said that Willow's breed was supposed to be, but she never was a digger. Don't hurt yourself. That was your sister Willow's last bottle she played with. And Willow is buried right there underneath the beautiful Rose of Sharon, waiting on getting her stone.
Come here.
Not with Mom sitting here.
Ziva. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Go get Daddy.
Come on. Come on.
Peekaboo. Hey, beautiful. Hey, everybody, it's me, Nina. Steve went to the doctor, and I told a few of you that I would let you know how it went. And for his, I think it's been 4 weeks since his surgery, but everything's going great. And he's now allowed to at least carry a gallon of milk, so that's very helpful. I will have to continue carrying, like, the big things of water and the chicken feed, stuff like that. They said for at least 3 months to make sure that that's really held and healed in there in place. So that's what we'll do. So I wanted to show you, we went to the pet store just now and got Ziva a couple little gifts. Let me show them to you. I've already got them out of the package and stuff. But we tried to budget and look for things like, I didn't really want this collar. It's like a cheetah collar. I had one picked out that had like little crowns, princess crowns and stuff. and it was pink, and I wanted to get that for her, but it was $16.99 for a little collar, and this one was on sale for $8. So, you know, of course I'm going to get that one. But then I did get, and I had one of these for Willow also, that goes on their little collar. It's got her name on it, and then on the opposite side, it's got our name and our phone number, and that will help if, God forbid, she ever got loose from us or anything. The people that we bought her from, they had, of course, already taken her to the vet and she had this chip and stuff already from that. And I wanted to just, you know, make sure that they would know who to call. And actually, we've got to get online and register that chip. We have the number. But then we got this little, it's actually from, I already took it out so I could be nosy, the Nylabone. And it's for puppies. And I thought it would be easier for her. See how it's kind of bowed? She can use her little paws to hold that while she teeths on it. And we were going to take her with us today because I want to be able to take her, you know, places. Because Willow always got car sick. And so I would like to start Ziva out riding around with us quite often so that she gets used to it. But Steve had went to the doctor and all the way in Cleveland, and then had to come home. And, you know, that was, he was, what, 3.5 hours probably, he was probably gone. And so I cleaned the house up while he was gone, and she followed me around the house, and she's been doing great, you guys. I told Steve if anybody comes over to visit, I'm going to have to just tell them, hey, you know, I'm a new mommy to a puppy, and they take a lot of our time. So what I did, though, I have 4 of the big pads, pee pads, and I actually have them over in the living room where I sit at, in that recliner. And I have her food and her water right by the front door. And the reason that I put it there is we're in the living room more than we're anywhere else. And to get to where, in our laundry room, to where Willow had her bed and her food and water and her pee pads, Ziva would have to walk down those, let's see, 2 steps. But she's tiny right now, and she's not gonna be able to do that. She hasn't tried steps yet. Oh, and then we also got her, silly me, talking about steps, it made me remember. We bought her steps at the pet store because today when I was cleaning, she wanted up on the couch, and I heard her whining, and I was like, well, what's wrong? And I went in there, and she was trying to get on the couch. She, poor little thing. So when I got done, I sat down with her and let her on the couch, and she just wanted to lay there, and she ended up taking a nap, a long nap. So I thought maybe she's ready for steps. These aren't very wide. I think she might be able to handle them. I kept the bedding, all of Willow's bedding, and all of her supplies that I had just bought for cutting her hair. And I didn't keep any of the toys. I knew that when I was going to get a new puppy that I would want her to have her own toys. Of course, I buried Willow with her favorite toy, which was the little hot dog dachshund stuffed animal that my cousin Lisa had bought for Willow. And Willow had that for years, and that was her very favorite toy. She never even tore it up. It had, like, it was like beanbag, so when you threw it, you could throw it really far and she'd run and get it. We buried her with that. That was her favorite thing. Steve put it underneath her little arm like she was holding it. It's still really hard without her. Really, really hard. But I want to tell you, it is so wonderful having a puppy back in the house, a dog. And my arm gets so tired holding this phone. Someone had said something about us, that they always got dogs from the pound, you know, and to rescue instead of, you know, purchasing. But I can't do that because I have my brother-in-law Jim. my sister Patty's husband, he is extremely allergic to dogs. And with Willow, she was a Yorkie and hyperallergenic, and she never bothered him. And Ziva is also hyperallergenic, and she won't bother him. But my Steve's youngest sister, Jody, she is also very allergic to dogs. So, I want to take them into consideration when we have pets. That's the reason that we don't have cats, because they're allergic to them really bad. We used to have a cat, had her for, what was she, 11 or 14 years old? Might have been 14 years old. And she passed away with bladder cancer after us trying for a long time to have treatment and stuff done to her, and we ended up having to, have her put down because of that. So, but yeah, that's the reason that we have a hyperallergenic dog, so that it doesn't affect if we get company over. But I want to say, it was so lonely at our house, you guys. I didn't even have any desire to make videos. I had no desire to do hardly anything. And I know that I was depressed. I know that. We haven't seen our grandchildren in over a year. And then, Willow passed away, and I honestly thought, dear God, how much more is my heart going to be able to take? Seriously. And so that was one reason Steve wanted. I had stopped, like I said, I had stopped looking, but Steve knew that it would be good for both of us. And so he was still looking, and I didn't even know that until he found Ziva. I'm so thankful for her. My sister Renee was telling me yesterday, she said, Ziva is very good for your heart. And I said, yeah, she is very good. She's a sweetie. I hope she stays that way. I'm going to start working on her as far as doing, like, to sit and do all that stuff. But I wanted to tell you guys, today is Monday, and we picked her up, like 8 o'clock on Saturday. So we haven't really had her, 2 days. And she's done wonderful. She's using the pee pads. She's only went on the floor, I think, twice. And for me, she might have went once for Steve. I think he did say he cleaned up some pee. But anyway, she's a puppy, and I think after all that time that she's only messed up, what, a total of 3 times? That's amazing, because she goes all the time. But yeah, she's doing great. And her food, we ended up getting her, Rachel Ray, that's what it was, for puppies. And it has really good ingredients and stuff in it. Now, I would like to start making her food when she gets older, but for puppy food, I wanted to stay with something that had everything in it, that I wouldn't have to worry about vitamins and all that stuff. But anyway, we bought that, and we give her whenever she was, we keep some in the bowl. They say to feed her 3 times a day, but she doesn't eat very much at once. And by time you put the amount that they say to put in there, there's no way she would eat all that. So we just give her food when when she eats it all. And I put a little bit of really warm water in it and let it soak up, because she's still a puppy. I'll probably do that. I wanted to make sure that she would eat it. So what I'll probably do in the next couple days is just slowly start putting just a little bit less water in it, and then until it becomes dry, and then she'll eat her dry dog food. But I did get her an appointment to the vet, and the vet that we've used for our previous animals. And matter of fact, my sister Renee uses it for her dog, him for her dog also. And we got her in for August the 28th, I believe. The reason it's so far out is because she's already had her first set of shots, and when she goes in, she'll be getting her second set of shots. The people that we bought her from their vet gave her the first set of shots, so that was good. Didn't have to worry about all of that. So after she gets her second set of shots, so probably September, she'll be able to go out and mingle more with more people. Like, we'll be able to take her out to the stores more, and we'll be able to take her around people that have animals and not worry so much about her getting something from them, because she'll be, all updated on her vaccines. Let's see, what else? I know it's expensive having a pup, that's for sure, but we are budget minded. But there's stuff that she needs, or stuff that I want her to have, So, and that little dog that I showed you guys that we bought, that has the heart in it that will beat, and the heating bag, that thing has been wonderful. We got that at Walmart for $29.97, something like that. And it's been great. She woke up this morning at 6 a.m. or 6:30 and whining. But she'll sleep all night long, and unless she has to go to the potty, I've been setting the clock for 3 o'clock in the morning, getting up with her, letting her go potty, and then they say not to play. Like she did the very first night we got her home, I made the mistake of playing with her, and she didn't want to go back to bed. So last night I didn't play. I got her out, let her go potty, and put her back in her little kennel thing, and with that dog with the heartbeat and stuff. And she crawled in there with it and went right back to sleep until, like I said, 6 or 6:30, and she had to go potty again. So she's a good dog. I hope she stays that way. I think she's gonna be smart, and that's why I want to work on her with tricks, or at least sit, stay, all those things that are important. So I think that's all I've got to say right now, but I've got just little snippets of video that I'm going to put together, and they are going to be her first day, full day at our house. So enjoy those, and I will, like I said, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the channel yet, but I did tell you guys I would let you know about Steve, and I would keep you updated on Ziva. And I thought so many people loved that idea that I thought, okay, I can do that without making long videos. Just make videos showing her, and maybe giving tips and tricks. There's lots of things that I've already started thinking about making videos of, as far as taking care of your pet puppy and all that. So yeah, you guys can see Steve and I a little bit and watch Ziva grow up. So God bless you all. Thank you so much for all your kind comments on the last video. So many of you don't want us to leave, and I know we all get attached to people that we like to watch. So I thought, you guys are like my family. I know I haven't met you. Yeah, she's given me a little bit of spunk back in my life, and a little spark back in my eye. So yeah, maybe we'll do that for you guys. So at least, weekly or whatever. All right, talk to you on the next video. Bye-bye.